Ubisoft keeps the dogs chained up a little while longer, the Angry Birds learn how to drive, PlayStation 3 users get an early access pass, and Riot has an unexpected guest in this week's Power Up. The next generation console launch title lineup took a huge hit in the form of an announcement by Ubisoft Montreal stating that their highly anticipated title Watch Dogs has been delayed until spring of 2014. A statement from the development team at Ubisoft said that, "We struggled with whether we would delay the game, but from the beginning we have adopted the attitude that we would not compromise on quality. As we got closer to release, as all the pieces of the puzzle were falling into place, in our last push before completion, it became clear to us that we needed to take the extra time to polish and fine-tune each detail so we can deliver a truly memorable and exceptional experience." Watch Dogs being initially announced at E3 2012, everybody was extremely excited for this game because of the unique gameplay and the stunning visuals that would be brought to the next-gen lineup. No doubt this is going to hurt the launch lineup of titles coming for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. Ubisoft understands that this must annoy a lot of gamers, and trust me, I'm one of them. Angry Birds has become one of the most popular video games ever, becoming a household name with its simplistic game style and addictive traits. Chances are if you own a smartphone or a tablet, you've tried Angry Birds at one point or another. Now developer Ravio has decided to take the Angry Birds franchise to the next level in the form of a kart racing game titled Angry Birds Go. Initially announced back in August, Ravio has now released a trailer showcasing gameplay, customization of karts, special abilities of characters, and more. Let's have a look. Now sporting 3D visuals over the old two-dimensional sideswipe style, there's no doubt that Angry Birds Go is going to pique the interest of millions of users worldwide. Sony has announced that they've started to offer digital pre-orders for the PlayStation 4. If you're an existing PlayStation 3 owner and a user of the PlayStation Network, users are now able to go into the store and digitally pre-order two games, Warframe and Knack. Now, while these are only two titles available at the moment, there's no doubt that Sony will soon announce other digital pre-orders available as the release date for the PlayStation 4 draws closer. Now, are you guys going to be pre-ordering these games? I'm not sure if I'm going to. One of them's free to play, one of them seems a little bit interesting. I have to do a little bit more checking on it to see if it's worth my while. But it's interesting is that Sony's already started to offer those digital pre-orders. So if you can't wait for those PlayStation 4 games to come out, you now have a chance that on release day you have an additional two games to beat the sellout rush. Mark Merrill, president of Riot Games, has stated that his Twitter account was recently hacked by a user identifying himself by the name of Jason. Jason went into Merrill's personal Twitter account and said that he had images and screenshots of an unknown prototype project being developed by Riot, and if he could get 50 retweets, he would post the images online. Now, what was the game that Jason was alluding to? Well, from the screenshots, it was a game called League of Legends Sanctuary, a card-based game. Now, not a lot of information was released about the game, only to say that Merrill stated that it was one of the variety of new ideas Riot was working on at their headquarters. Merrill also went on to say that the images that Jason had posted through his Twitter account were old screenshots. In some follow-up tweets from Jason, it also stated that the game has been completed but not yet released. Now, contradictory to what Jason said, Merrill followed up by saying that this is one of the very many prototypes being worked on by Riot, and it may never actually see the light of day. Now, the actual information that Jason said that the game being completed, no one will ever find out, and Merrill is keeping his lips sealed. Alright guys, that's it for this week's edition of the Power Up. I am your host Shierra. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.